Hi, I'm Ellie, your college and career coach. This video is for students whose GPA right now is below 2.0, but if you're on this website, it means you're interested in going to college. And I'm here to tell you, you can go to college and you should go to college. I'm going to guess you are not really thrilled with your GPA right now. Maybe you had a really tough time during the pandemic. Maybe you had a tough time even without the pandemic. Maybe school was not for you. Whatever happened, I'm going to encourage you right now to say, okay, that's what happened and that's in the past. Let's look to the future and think about what you want and what your options are, because you do have plenty of options. If your GPA is below 2.0 right now, and it stays that way through the end of your senior year, as you probably know, you're going to start at community college because you need a GPA above 2.0 to apply to a CSU and above 3.0 to apply to a UC. So just bear that in mind. I know that a lot of times students that I've had whose GPAs are below 2.0 are feeling pretty bad about it, and they don't want to think about it at all, which is totally understandable. So first of all, congratulations, you are thinking about it. You are here on this website. The thing that you want to do is figure out exactly where you are and make sure that you're on track to graduate. So I urge you, as soon as you possibly can, see your guidance counselor, or if you're working with a nonprofit, see somebody at the nonprofit. If there isn't anybody like that for you to see, if maybe you're on your own, email me and we can talk about it, because I want to make sure that you're on track to graduate. If you're not at this moment, you can still do something about it. You can turn that around. What you can often do about it is retake the classes where you got D's and F's, and that will raise your GPA. Sometimes it will raise your GPA quite a bit. So for example, if your GPA was 1.6 because you had a D in bio and an F in algebra, but then you retake those classes and you do a lot better, that will get rid of the old grades and it will replace them with the new grades that you get. So if you get A's, you'd raise your GPA quite a bit. Depending on where you go to school, and where you live, there are different ways of retaking these classes. Sometimes your school or a nonprofit that you attend may have some online programs where you can take these classes, or you could attend an in-person credit recovery program, which is usually called night school. Or maybe your high school offers summer school where you can retake classes. And the best way to find out which of these is the best option for you is to see your guidance counselor or someone at your nonprofit. Again, if you don't have anybody who fits this description or you're on your own, feel free to email me. If you're 18 or over, and maybe you've left high school already, or maybe you're a senior who's 18 or over, you can actually just enroll in community college adult ed classes and get a GED or diploma. And that might be the quickest way to do it. I know that none of this is easy. And I'm not going to lie, it's going to involve some pretty hard work on your part. But I have known many students over the years who started out with a very low GPA and retook their classes and got their GPAs up and ended up in college. Some students ended up going to a CSU, actually. They raised their GPA that much. I've also known students who actually did not graduate from high school the first time around, got a GED, went to community college, and then transferred to a four-year college. It is never too late to say, okay, this is what I want, and I'm going to do it. If you need support, please do email me. This is why I'm here. So thank you for listening to this. If you're listening to this, I know that you want to do this, or you wouldn't have watched this. So take a breath and find the strength to do it. I know that you can. Again, feel free to reach out if you want support. Take care and stay well.